all in the streets, yeah, we talk about it. What's going on in the church, yeah, we talk about it. How to make money, yeah, we talk about it. Facebook, yeah, yeah. IG, Twitter, ooh, we street, yeah, you can catch city, what can you see, talking about the hot topics, my girl, yeah. What can you see, talking about the hot topics.
How many of y'all out there battling the rain? Like me. That's what I'm doing. I'm battling the rain today. So listen, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to Hot Topics Pop-Up Show. We got a great show tonight. I want to give a shout out to Tina Rowe. Listen, it was pouring down raining. I removed my braids. So I had a baby fro. And when I got caught in the rain, it turned into like a fro and then it shrunk up and it got big. I was like, I tell you what, I'm going to grab me an old good hat. Camouflage hat, that is. And go ahead and still be cute with my hat on and have my guests. We're not canceling shows 2021. I know before, if my hair would get messed up and wet, I say I'm not going to do it no more. But we're no longer doing that. We're no longer doing that. We're being big kids in this day and time. So listen, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I know it's raining, and I know that again, everybody's doing a bunch of stuff and they're getting ready for Juneteenth. So we want to welcome you to Hot Topics Pop-Up Show. We got a great show for you tonight. Listen, it's a little different. It's a little different than what you guys are normally used to me having. I have a clinical, Clean Cloud, mission-guided, people-driven, welcome to Clean Cloud. And their mission is to create, connect, educate the community on resources available through clinical research. So what happens is, well, I met them a couple weeks ago in Orlando, and I was listening to the things that they were offering. And I'm like, listen, I need to bring you up onto my show because they services is for memory loss, liver screening, trained medical professionals, access to unique and cutting edge treatment, personalized care, counseling services. And I've heard a lot about the things, which is I know someone that has a fatty liver. So I never knew what that was before. So when they said it, I was like, whoa, that's deep. And they have all these clinical studies that they can help you with getting this stuff together. And again, it's clinicalresearch.com. You can reach these people if you're listening on the live and on the replay. We're going to have a great show for you tonight. Jessica is with me, and she's going to break down everything about Clinical and how they can help you. But before that, y'all already know we got to pay bills because I don't need my sponsors. They be, acting crazy when I don't discuss them on this show over here at Hot Topics. So we want to give a shout out to Gillian & Co. Gillian & Co., they pay the cost to be the boss each and every week. Each and every week, Gillian & Co. pay the cost to be the boss. They do more than just taxes. They do credit repair, taxes, legal services, and more. Now listen, once they fix your taxes, once they prepare your taxes, fix your credit, she going to sell your house. So that is Sylvia P.A. She is a licensed realtor. So again, Gillian & Co. Let me just take this down. Gillian & Co. going to fix your credit, and then she's going to sell your house. And once she sell you a house, she going to sell you products to go in your house because she is the owner of a Natural Seal. A Natural Seal products, which is candles and lotions and soaps and aromas for your house. So she's going to sell your house. First, she's going to fix your credit, sell your house, and then she's going to sell you products for your home and your car and your dog. You can't win. It's a win-win situation. So y'all go over to Gillian and Co. on all social media outlets and follow Sylvia. And again, she pays the cost to be the boss. Also, Cakes by Kessler. Cakes by Kessler. She makes ornaments for your cake. Listen, the day of having the boring cake toppers is over. She make customized cake toppers. So if you're looking for something unique for your cake toppers and your cupcake toppers, as far as your settings, you guys run over to Cakes by Kessler, and she's going to hook you up. Just want to tell y'all that. Also, we have a great event coming up this weekend. Make sure that a great event coming up this weekend in the great city of Boynton Beach, Florida. It is June the 10th, Juneteenth celebration, which this one is in the great city of Pompano Beach. It is Juneteenth celebration. It is hosted by Brown Temple Church of God in Christ. They are hosting Juneteenth celebration. You can go over. They will have vendors. They'll have vendors. It's from 11 o'clock to 8 o'clock. So if you're looking for the Juneteenth celebration, we also have another Juneteenth celebration. I don't think I downloaded it, but we're going to get it. It's also in Boynton Beach, Florida, Sarah Sims Park. It is at the Sarah Sims Park, and it is hosted by Chevy D Entertainment and Chevy D 5013C. Okay, I got it. Boynton Beach, Juneteenth at the Sarah Sims Park. It is on Southwest 9th Avenue. It is Saturday, June 19th from 12 to 4. Sarah Sims Park from 12 to 4. Come out, hang out with them. Listen, they have food, they have prizes, they have everything that you need for Juneteenth. Speaking of Juneteenth, I got something, right? Hold on. So I got this. It didn't come from Amazon. So a young lady, and here it says, thank you for your purchase, which is thank you for your business. I said here that I will be going to all the Juneteenth celebrations I can, all the Juneteenth celebrations that I can this week. And she blessed me. Her name is Cat Island Rose. She blessed me with this Juneteenth shirt for me to be able to sport all weekend. Everybody knows I love camo. Everybody knows I love camo. This is the shirt that she provided for me. It is Juneteenth, 1865 from Cat Island Rose. Again, Juneteenth celebration from Cat Island Rose. I will be rocking this on this Saturday while I am going from Boynton all the way to Hollywood to celebrate Juneteenth. If y'all don't know what it is, y'all look it up. A lot of people didn't know what Juneteenth really meant. I'm not going to break it down for y'all tonight. Y'all figure it out. I'm just joking. I got to figure it out, but y'all look it up. Also, just to let you know, tonight, the lunch on me code for this evening. Let's see, did we get one? Hold on a second. I don't think I got one. But we'll get one by the end of the show. We'll get you a lunch on me code by the end of the show. We want to make sure that we are giving out lunch on me codes, making sure that everyone is receiving the lunch code that we're offering. So I'll have y'all one by the end of the show. But without further ado, I want to bring Jessica on because she has some great information to offer you. We're going to hear about what the research is.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited to be on your show today, and I really appreciate it.
Oh, no, listen, we love you over here at Hot Topics Pop-Up Show. It was a pleasure to meet you last Saturday in Orlando. You guys had me engaged when you were talking about the clinical studies. So if you can tell everybody who you are and where you're from.
Absolutely. So, we are clinical research. My name is Jessica Branning, and I'm actually from a small town in Littlestown, Pennsylvania. And I have always been incredibly passionate about medicine, improving your health. And, when I was going through school and everything like that, trying to find my path, trying to figure out, what's going to be the best career option for me, I stumbled upon clinical research, and it just completely opened up my eyes to how we can go about providing healthcare services to our communities at large first and foremost at no cost and without insurance at all. But secondly, as a way for us to be proactive about our health. And that's really what clinical research is able to provide is a whole new way for us to potentially prevent the onset of diseases, because you'll be able to receive cutting edge diagnostic tools. You'll be able to get blood work done. You'll be able to get ECGs done of your heart, full physical neurological exams conducted, and then the opportunity to potentially, you know, receive a medication that is being explored to potentially slow down the progression of a disease in itself, or a chronic illness or an acute illness that you might experience. And I had no idea that this was an option when I was, when I was growing up, or when I was going through school and trying to figure out, where do I want to be in medicine and in the healthcare industry. So it's a really great platform, and it's a really, really great resource for individuals to explore and to get some of these free resources to better understand conditions and illnesses.
Okay, so I hope I didn't miss it. There was an event. Was it this Saturday coming, or was it last Saturday that you guys were hosting an event? Did I miss the event?
So we actually are hosting an event every Friday
Okay.
this month, because this month is actually Brain Health Awareness. So we are offering, and we always do this regardless, but we offer free memory assessments to everybody in the community. And basically, we're able to provide almost a mini neurological assessment to everybody, so that they can get a baseline as to where their memory is at, where their brain health is at, because it's one of the most important organs of our bodies that we really need to take care of. And ClinCloud was first developed or was founded on Alzheimer's disease and memory loss concerns. That's near and dear to my heart. I've watched a lot of family members unfortunately suffer from conditions like Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's, and other neurological conditions that is a disease that continues to take the mind away over a very long period of time. So it's not like it's something that is short, that is taking somebody's life, but it can affect individuals, not only themselves for 10, 15, 20 years, but it's also affecting the lives of their family members for that period of time too. And this is a huge problem that we're having in the United States in general,
Mm-hmm.
is this presence of Alzheimer's disease and memory concern, and being able to get a baseline memory assessment conducted is the best thing that you can do for your brain health. And you can advocate for yourself too. You can go to organizations like ClinCloud, and we're able to provide those memory assessments. We're able to look at your medical history and say, you've had a lot of, say, head trauma that has occurred before in the past. This could be part of the reason why you're having some memory problems now, because of that repeated head trauma. Or maybe have a family history of Alzheimer's disease, and we might want to start to explore it because we might be showing some signs of memory concerns. And then from there, we can start almost checking the boxes of what could be creating or causing some of those memory concerns. So it could be, for instance, low vitamin B12. That is something that could affect our memory. And when you're getting screened through a clinical study, we take your different blood tests and things like that to basically rule out, could that be a contributing factor? We take pictures of your heart through an ECG machine to say, could it be due to heart problems that is affecting your memory? We look at medications. A lot of the times, medications in general, they can be contributing factors to your memory. Say you have been taking an antidepressant for a long period of time, or a pain medication, or you're taking medication for sleep. That all can affect your memory. So what we do is we start looking at your clinical profile, and then we start to kind of weed out what is causing some of your memory concerns, or perhaps maybe some of your liver problems that you might be experiencing. And then from there, we start to further explore the cause. So for memory in particular, we'll move forward with doing imaging of your brain. The first image we generally do is an MRI, for instance. And that MRI is something really special because it's able to look at the structure of the brain, and it can show if maybe you've had a silent stroke that has taken place. Maybe there's a mass on the brain that we're able to visualize that could be causing some memory concerns. And then the next step that we kind of layer on that is something called a PET scan. And that PET scan is one of the key diagnostic tools that we use to explore whether or not somebody might be having the beginning stages or does have Alzheimer's disease, because the PET scans are able to show certain biomarkers in the brain called amyloid plaques and tau tangles. And these are nasty little proteins that basically get into the brain and cause us trouble to be able to recall our memories. And that's where the PET scans are able to let the doctors know and for you to know, hey, maybe I'm starting to have some signs of memory problems, and now I'm learning that I have the biomarkers for Alzheimer's disease, and the memory concerns that I'm experiencing are really related to the Alzheimer's. And then from there, we can start to explore new medications that can actually remove some of those amyloid plaques or help reduce inflammation in the brain so that we can help restore our memories. And this is the same type of concept that we have for several other conditions as well. As we discussed, we also do fatty liver disease, and that's a huge problem that we're experiencing in the
So
United States too.
can I ask a question with that?
Sure,
So with
sure.
the fatty liver, is that connected to the memory loss? I know that a friend of mine said
Mhm.
that someone I know said that they have a fatty liver, and
Mhm.
I was like, "What is that?" So is a fatty liver something that because you're gaining weight, losing weight, or is the fatty liver from the your brain? I mean, how do you?
Yeah. Yeah, so the biggest thing is the way our body metabolizes toxins and our nutrients and things like that is what we see is causing one of the biggest contributing factors, or what we call a comorbidity to Alzheimer's disease. So the liver is a very important organ, and sometimes it's based on how we eat. That could be causing issues with how our liver is actually processing our nutrients and the toxins and things like that, which could be released and cause inflammation in the brain, triggering some memory concerns. And this is generally due to maybe poor diet, physical activity isn't there, but it also could be due to genetics as well. Some individuals have fatty liver disease because they have a family history of fatty liver disease, or their genetics are made up to potentially cause the fatty liver because maybe their body isn't processing the nutrients as best as it can, which is creating little fatty deposits in the liver, which can be alarming. And a lot of the times people have no idea that they have fatty liver disease. Certain comorbidities that could affect or cause fatty liver disease is being overweight. It could be high blood pressure, diabetes could cause fatty liver disease too. And high cholesterol is another key factor as well, all of which are comorbidities that could affect our brain health too. So it's important that we take good control over our liver health, especially when we're younger, so that later on, as we age, it's not necessarily affecting our brain health.
So is the brain health connected to Parkinson's as well, or?
So, I mean, so the brain health, yes, it could potentially affect Parkinson's disease too. So there's this term that everybody hears, and and it's the term dementia, right? And when we look at dementia in general, it's an umbrella term that basically says memory concerns. Somebody's having memory problems, and then there's different types of dementia. So Parkinson's is a type of dementia that could be affecting our memory, but it also affects our motor skills too. And it could be contributing to the fact that we're having issues with how our brain is processing information that's coming in, which is what causes individuals to freeze when they have Parkinson's, why they have a shake. And Parkinson's patients sometimes also have issues with memory recall too. Alzheimer's disease is a type of dementia. Vascular dementia is a type of of dementia too, that can affect memory. And this is when individuals have a lot of cardiovascular problems that could be affecting their memory recall as well. So there's a lot of things that can affect our brain health and how we process information, which triggers the onset of other conditions.
So we do have your website
Yes.
that you can. I'm gonna share it now. The website that you can go to. If you can break a couple pages down for me,
Sure.
just to go over your website, because again, I'm learning this because I also have someone near and dear to me that has
Mhm.
Parkinson's.
Yeah.
So I'm learning that, okay, so this is a form of something that, is this something I can catch now? Like, say for instance, can you check my head and my brain to see if this is something that I may suffer with later on down the line?
Absolutely, absolutely. So that's one of the key things. So we have we have free assessments, for instance. So I'm going to click on our biomarkers webpage right now, because this biomarkers webpage really allows for us to further understand what might be going on with our memory. So and or with other conditions that we might be experiencing. So when you come into ClinCloud, you get a free consultation, and we're able to explore how your memory is performing. We're able to do a free image of your liver to see how your liver health is doing. And then we also ask several different questions, and you have the ability to interact with our doctor as well, so that we can further understand if you're at risk for conditions like Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, fatty liver disease. We also do multiple sclerosis, so we can evaluate you potentially for that. We have diabetic neuropathy as well. And you basically get this whole workup done to further understand if a clinical trial might be the best thing for you. But regardless, we offer these free consultations where you get to meet with a specialist who can go through and say, you might be at risk for XYZ disease based on the information that you're providing me from your medical history, the medications that you're taking, and how you may have performed on a few of our assessments. And there's this biomarker study that we currently have, and it's more geared towards trying to figure out what might be causing your memory problems. So we're able to do blood tests, and you're able to get a free PET scan conducted of your brain too, to see whether or not you have those amyloid plaques in the brain that could be contributing factors to Alzheimer's disease, or and that's a big thing, because the Alzheimer's disease affects about 75% of cases of individuals that have memory problems. So if we can rule out that you don't have those amyloid plaques, we can start having conversations with you and potentially the other doctors that you have who are a part of your care, to say, hey, we've been able to rule out that it's Alzheimer's disease, but we're noticing that there's an essential tremor that might be happening, or there's movement problems or things like that. We can start opening the door and further explore how we can first and foremost early diagnose and potentially treat some symptoms that you might be experiencing of other conditions.
So at what age do you think that, what is the age? I mean, I'm 46, going on
Mhm,
47. Would
mhm.
I be someone that would come to take the clinical study, or is it only for the elderly?
Nope. So we do 18 and older. So 18 and older are able to come in, and they're able to get the free consultations. Now, certain clinical studies might have a certain age requirement. So that's why when you come in for your free consultation with us, we kind of evaluate what might be the best trial match, whether that's going to be at our facility or another facility, or is there another resource that might be available to you, because there are certain age requirements. So a lot of the times for our memories trials in particular, you usually have to be 50 and older in order to participate in a clinical study for those. But we don't discriminate about making sure that you're taking control over your brain health in particular. So we still offer the free cognitive assessments, because it's very good for you to get a baseline from that standpoint. But say, for instance, like yourself, you said you're 46, you might qualify for maybe our fatty liver disease, or one of our other GI studies that we have, osteoarthritis. So we were able to kind of look and see what's going to be the most appropriate match for you.
Okay. Now I'm in South Florida, so is the only location in Orlando, in the Orlando area, or do you have anything further south for the southern region?
So we are actually opening up another location in Vieira, Florida, which is near Melbourne area. But there's clinical research sites, um, all over the United States. So, like I mentioned, one of the big things too is making sure that you're being an advocate for yourself. And if you come to ClinCloud, we want to make sure that if there's a closer location that's more convenient for you to participate, we'll help explore and navigate those resources for you as well. Because there are a few clinical research facilities in South Florida that could be an appropriate match, and it's closer to home. Because South Florida, I think, is a pretty large drive up to Maitland, but we have the Vieira office, which is closer as well to have a commute, and we're doing fatty liver and memory concern studies there too.
Okay, so just to let us know, how do we get in contact with someone with Clean Cow? I just want to come over to do it so that I can
Yeah.
do it as a show. Not say it's not for say a show, but I
Hmm.
would love to come down so that I can. A lot of times people are scared for the experience,
Yeah.
and they say I need to see it. I would like to
Exactly.
just come in to just. I know I can't do the memory because I'm not 50.
Hmm.
But I would love to take the test
Yeah.
just so because every day you hear people are. I heard of someone has fatty liver. I know someone now with Parkinson's,
Hmm.
and I know people with memory loss, and like you said, dementia and Alzheimer's. They run strong
Yeah.
in our community. So this is something that people need to really take advantage of. Now, one more question.
Yeah.
So once I take the free trial,
Hmm.
is it something now that I would need to fall back on my insurance with, or
That's
how does it go?
Yeah, that's the other beautiful thing about clinical research in general is there's no cost to you to get these services, and you're able to learn and understand what's going on with your health better. No insurance is involved at all either if you are
Wow.
selected to participate in a clinical study. I mean, the PET scan alone, if you're able to get that done, that's $5,000. It's
Whoa.
it's it's astronomical the amount of money that it costs in order to get evaluated and worked up at least to see if this is something that's going on with you. Now, if there's not a clinical trial match for you, then it would refer back to your primary care doctor or your specialist. But we want to make sure that when you come to ClinCloud and if you don't match with a study, let us help you explore and navigate those other resources that are available, because what you don't know is what you don't know. And there's a lot of other free resources that might be able to help out or at least supplement the cost of getting further workup done or getting the right medication that you need to get. And we're able to help provide that too. So when you come to us, and if you don't qualify for a trial, that doesn't mean that your relationship with us ends at that given point in time. We're always a helping hand. We know a lot of individuals, not only within Central Florida, but throughout Florida and in other states too, that might be able to help out with some of the general care. I mean, in particular, going back to the Alzheimer's disease, we have free counseling that we can do, mental health counseling for caregivers and those that have recently been diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. And it can be in person or it can be virtual. Virtual has been a
Right.
huge friend of ours. We offer support groups. We offer connections to healthcare lawyers, dietitians, especially with the fatty liver in particular. We want to figure out other ways how I can be proactive about my current diagnosis of fatty liver, and or maybe I don't have fatty liver right now, but I have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, which means I've now learned by going to ClinCloud in particular that these are risk factors for causing fatty liver problems. So what we can do is almost create a plan of action for you when you leave us as well. And we want to make sure that if you do have established physicians, that we are communicating with them, because one of the biggest things that I hear from patients in particular is, I go to one doctor and then I go to another doctor and then I go to another doctor, and it doesn't ever sound like they're communicating with one another. And that's why by coming to ClinCloud, we're able to kind of help out, if a clinical trial is right, or if you only do the consultation visit with us, we want to make sure that continuity of care is there. So if you get labs with us, let's send those lab results off to your primary care doctor so you don't have to repeat them again. So we really want to work with you to streamline your healthcare needs, and be as proactive as we possibly can.
Okay, again, tell them how they can reach you.
Yep.
We want to make sure that, and again, I know that a lot of times on Tuesday nights now, I'm learning that a lot of people are having Bible studies and things, but there's a couple people that I personally want to tune in later
Mm-hmm.
because they are dealing with some of the things that we're you're seeing. So tell us, how can we get you? I have showed the website there, but
Perfect.
tell us how we can reach you, or how it just emotionally we need this.
Yeah,
We need this.
absolutely. So first and foremost, you always can go to our website and you can go to this contact us page right here. That's where we're at right now, right here. You can fill out your name, email, best phone number, and what you're interested in, and we generally respond within the next day, to set you up with your free consultation with us. You can also give us a call directly at 407 636 4031. Our lovely office manager, Bonnie, will help get you connected to the appropriate individual. You can also email us too at info@myclincloud.com. That's again, info@myclincloud.com. And one of our specialists, whether it's our memory specialist or it is one of our GI specialists, will get in contact with you, educate you a little bit more about the next steps in being proactive about your brain health, your liver health, and your overall well-being.
And your social media handle. I know that we're broadcasting on social media. So how can they reach you on social media?
Perfect. We are on Facebook, we're on Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube. Check out our YouTube page. We have some pretty funny videos on there. And again, you can always email us too. And we're at ClinCloud. Once again, that's at ClinCloud is our handle for Facebook and for Instagram and Twitter.
Okay. So again, we want to thank you so much for coming on tonight. You gave us a wealth of information. I tell people education is just so important about health. And what I've learned is that we do not take care of health. We only take care of health when the alarm sounds.
Yeah.
You understand? You mean you have to literally be sick to the point where you're driving to the ER before you will take care of health. So this clinical research will be a great help to everyone to get and we can't say, well, I don't have the money. I don't have insurance. Because like you said, you guys are doing it for free. So I'm going to make plans to come down on a Friday just to take whatever whatever test you can do for me. I'll
Perfect.
stream it live so that people can actually see exactly what's going on. And, maybe we can, because a lot of people are scared to go to the doctor. I mean,
Yeah.
people are scared to go to the doctor, dentist. They're just scared. And
Mhm.
sometimes you have to break the ice in order to do it.
Yeah.
So
It's the fear of the
again,
unknown.
yep.
Yeah.
So again, we want to thank you so much for coming on. We're always here if you need us. If you want to send us anything to post or let us know, just email me and we're more than happy to assist. So again, tell us, is there anything else you want to say before we let you go tonight?
So I would say the other thing, when you're on our website navigating through everything, you can always go to our upcoming events. In particular, we're very much always in the community or sponsoring events ourselves. So you can come take a look at our calendar, see what's going on. Again, since it is Brain Health Awareness Month, we've already done a few free memory tests, and we did that on the 11th. We're having another free memory assessment day on the 25th. Although if those days don't work for you, you can always give us a call and we can schedule another time for you. We have support groups that are always going on, and we work with some really great nonprofit organizations too that can help provide some more educational resources as well.
All right. So again, we would like to thank you so much, guys. Take advantage on the replay. Take advantage. Jessica, she's a sweetheart. Like I said, I met her a couple weeks ago. Her whole team is just listen. That presentation they had, it just blew my mind. So I just want to thank you guys, and I love Cora. You know, Cora, she's the best. And thank you so much. So I told you I'm not going to hold you long. We're going to get in and get out. I bid you farewell. Thank you so much, and you have a great evening.
Thank you so much. Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. So listen, guys. I Here it is, right? I've heard so many different things about fatty livers. I've heard so many things about Parkinson's. I've heard so many things about memory loss, Alzheimer's, dementia. And I know Orlando is about 3 hours away from us. But listen, this is something that we need to do as a community to take advantage of this. Now, a lot of times we say we don't have the money, we don't have the resources, we don't have the thing. Y'all can drive to Orlando to go to SeaWorld. So why y'all can't drive to Orlando to get a free test? Because we wait until the last minute. We wait until we get actually sick. Oh, wait, wait. What's that? Free transportation from where?
From wherever. So we actually work with nonprofit organizations too that have come in and said, hey, we are taking a stance that clinical research needs to start being considered as a care option for being proactive about your health. And they've actually offered Lyft rides, so we're able to provide free transportation to our facility so that you can get worked up.
Wait, is that from Orlando? That's not from Miami, right? South Florida, right?
We've done it from Gainesville, we've done it from Tampa. You know, we've kind of gone all over, just because we feel like there's a need for this. And you know, like I said, we also can do those consultations virtually as well if that's a benefit for you. But you know, especially when you're dealing with dementia or starting to have memory problems, the last thing we want you to do too is be on the roads, and travel that
Wow.
long of a distance too. So let us provide you with those resources so that you're also being able to be protective towards yourself and others too.
Right. So y'all guys know I never ended the show and brought somebody back. But she was in the green room saying free transportation. I had to bring her back.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute, from where? So
Yeah.
again, go, good night, Jessica. We're gone. Anything else
Okay.
you want to we're gone. So listen, she again, anyone knows the platform is a green room, and then there's another room. She typed in free transportation, and I had to tell y'all this. So listen, I don't know what more y'all want. She tell me she'll get. Well, I wouldn't have her give me a ride because I like to go eat afterwards. They're offering free transportation to test you for these problems. I'm just blown away. Listen, I need you guys to go over to Clean Cloud and do the test to see if this is something that you're suffering with. If you have an elderly person in your family that is starting to, you think they're having memory problems, contact them for the resources. I know that a lot of people, hello, Tanya. I know a lot of people may be saying, okay, King, this is a very serious show. It is a serious show. But what happens is, here it is, us as a community, we do not take our health serious until we're at Delray Medical or Bethesda Hospital and we're actually sick. Then we want to take it serious. They're giving you the opportunity to say, okay, um, we're going to test you for a fatty liver. We're going to test you for Parkinson's. We're going to test you for memory loss. We're going to test you for all of these things. All of these things. And if you do not have a way, we'll give you a ride. What more y'all want? And they're in the Orlando area. Maitland. I don't know what Maitland at, but I know it's over there near Orlando somewhere. So today I just want to I listen, I just want to let you guys know this has been a educational show, but I just want to tell you that this is important to the community. This is important to you tonight. I know that everybody's watching. I see where you guys are coming on YouTube and Twitch, but guys, this is so important for us as a health. I need y'all to link in with Jessica. Again, I want to send a shout out to all my proud sponsors. Let me jump on another one of my sponsors because she'll fight me. The Right Touch was shot. Massage and Body Work, 518 West Lantana Road, Lantana, Florida. Schedule your appointment today with the right touch. Listen, she'll fix your body up. She'll give you a great massage and make sure that you're okay while you're on the ride to Orlando to get the health screening. So y'all contact Tanya with the right touch. She gonna hook you up. Also, listen, don't forget, Juneteenth is Saturday. There are organizations from all the way from Riviera all the way back to Miami that are having events. Grab one, join one, take the family, social distance, wear your mask. Listen, go out and join these people that are putting on events, support the vendors, and just hang out. Just hang out. Go out Saturday again, practice social distancing, and hang out. But on a serious note, I need you guys to really, really, really clinicalresearch.com. And the reason being is we all have loved ones that are getting older, and we don't want to wait till it's too late. And the next thing you know, it's too late. So again, they're providing travel, they're providing everything you need to get there, and it's free. And it's free. So there's nothing else better in the world but free. So listen, I want to bid you farewell. Again, you'll see me here Thursday night. I will be here Thursday night on Keeping It Real in the Gospel. We're also doing some church check-in and announcements. So join me Thursday night. One host, two shows. One host, two shows. Let's get you the CEO. And y'all excuse me for y'all tuning in late. I got wet, and this hair's like that big, so we had to contain it to a hat. So again, I want to say good night, much love. I'm out. Have a great one.